Majestic Opinions. As y'all can see, we got Team Tswazis. You don't know, now you know. Before we kick off, ladies and gentlemen, do subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hit that like button. It's up. Thank you guys for being patient with me, because it was a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
First things first. When did this start?
Yo, this started way back. Like, it's been years. It's almost like it's going for 11 years now.
11 years?
11 years, yeah.
Yeah, it's a decade, man. It's a decade.
So, like, when are we having the big 1-0 party?
Yeah, 1-0 party was supposed to be last year, but
the pandemic.
COVID.
Yeah, so we're supposed to actually host a whole big concert for the TS10. You know, so celebrating our 10 years anniversary. Which was supposed to take place last year. We already started advertising early, but then everything was just screwed by the pandemic. But then we're still gonna celebrate it.
I think we can even do like a big 1-2, you know, the big 12.
Exactly.
You never know. Okay, with the pandemic going on crazy like this for artists, how have you guys been handling that?
Yo, like I told you earlier, it's tough times, ne? But we're going, man. We keep on pushing it, and we have never giving up. It's not even an option for us. So we've been venturing into other stuff besides music as well. That's how we've been keeping on track and just to stay firm,
Yeah, as you said, you know, pandemic has been it's been rough, man. It actually came unexpectedly, and nobody knew what's gonna happen. Everybody was just like, "What? Wait, what's this?" You know, it's the first time ever since everybody was born that something like this has happened.
Yeah.
So we're like, everything was tight. Our hands were, there was nowhere to move. You know, we're like, okay, we could maintain ourselves for 2, 3, 4, 5 months, but then you know, to maintain yourself for a whole year without performing till now, you know, it's crazy, you know, cause nobody actually saves enough. Like white people maybe do, but us, you can say savings, but the savings can you need maintain, you know. Vooral voor ons, als ons muziek maakt, verstaan je, ons kennen, oké, maar ons moet reinvest, you know. Vat die, zet biggies op beetje met die familie. No, it was tough, man. And then the family is so much.
The outfits must also be on point.
Verstaan je? Hey, staff Milan, staff. So, yeah, and two months no set and check. Okay, now what's to do now? What's to do? We had to try different things.
Go back to the drawing board.
Yeah,
they say
So but then here we are, you know. Ons leven nog.
Keeping it strong.
Yeah,
you know?
keeping it strong, you know. Just hoping for the best, you know. Yeah.
That's what we need to do. So you guys were talking about business ventures. So what's the new thing coming up from Tswazis now?
Yeah, Tswazis recently we opened a car wash. We opened a car wash. So you can wash your car, you come chill with us, you happen to find us there. We also surprise the people by washing the cars ourselves.
That's dope. I wouldn't mind Tswazis washing my car
Yeah, and besides that, we our side hustles are there, you know. Side hustles are there, you know.
I hope nothing illegal.
Yeah, nothing illegal. No. You know, but then besides that, we also came up with strategies, you know. Every time, you know, people we're just waiting for shows to come to us, and then that's the main income actually. Unless you're endorsed by a company, and then you get paid for just promoting and stuff. But then we came up with an exclusive house party with the Tswazis. It's a campaign that we've been running for the past month, and it's going for the second month now. So it's like an SMS competition whereby you SMS house party to 10010, and then Tswazis rock up to your house. We give you a party, all expenses paid party with your friends. So that's what we currently have to. But now with the numbers, we had to put that on hold as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
But we got the first winner already for
Okay.
last month.
Okay.
So for this month, we're not really pushing it because we know now we can start as long as the regulations say only 10 people. So
yeah, so
it
can't,
doesn't make
you can't
sense.
actually do anything with 10 people. Yeah.
So because when you win a party, you come with your 10 friends, and then it's us and the crew and everybody else. It's gonna be like about 20 people. So it's impossible for us to host a party, especially during this pandemic and when the cases are rising like this. So we check. Okay, now let's wait for Mr. President to say something like 50 people, and then we can start pushing the campaign again. But then, as long as you see the numbers are up, we can actually.
Apologies on that. We didn't put the phone on silent. But it's normal. This is Majestic Opinions all day, every day. Real talk. This way it goes down.
And we're on.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, as y'all can see, I am overwhelmed. Tswazis! I am a big fan. I am a huge Tswazi fan.
Thank you.
Mar, I am honored to even interview you guys today. And I heard something you guys were talking about bringing for the house party, so like you can bring your friends.
Yeah.
So starting off as Tswazis, you guys were a trio, right?
Yeah.
So what happened with that?
And we always have this, that we always tell people, like, it's the three of us having a company, and we are all owners of the company, and 2 people bring in 100%, and you're only giving 5. What do you think will happen to the company?
Yeah.
So we had to let that someone go, and as we grow, it's also growth. We get different visions of, we have different things that we want in life for the group as a whole. So that's really what happened. So we had to let the other member go. But here we are. We're still tied as friends. We still help each other. We still support each other.
So there's no beef going on.
Dicey Jenny.
Because I mean, like, yeah, like grown
we're
men.
together today, so we
like
always
every
together.
second day we're together.
So we still cool, man.
Yeah, leave the beef, man. Beef is not for everybody. You know? Yeah,
too much.
They'll bring geld and it's all negative
client
energy.
pandemic unstress, so we don't have time to entertain bad energy and all those.
Exactly, and that's what it's all about. It's all about good health, good energy all day, every day. So, come growing up in the streets of Dolam, as youngsters, what friends did you guys choose, and why did you guys choose these friends? Because I know they were like the bad crowd. Okay, so it's like it was the combination of 2 locations coming together. So
I'm still with my day ones, you know.
Okay.
I'm still with my boys that I was playing cars with, you know, toy cars. We grew up together. Played toy cars. We were making wire cars.
Yeah.
Chicken die draadkarre. Ons het saam gespeel. Ons het saam skool toe gestap. Ons het saam sokker gespeel. Ons is nog saam tot vandag. Ons is groot manne, maar ons is nog saam. So you know, they were actually friends of us now. Maar hulle is 'n baie gekies, you know, because we can't. The ones that I'm still with are still cool. We still go out together. Even one is with us now. We like brothers, you know. So, but with the other guys, you know, it's either you go black or go white. You know, the future is all yours. You know, a friend can only help you till a certain point. And you can also know met die ons nie verstaan is. Kasi mentality won't take you anywhere. So the Buddha said, you will be a cheetah with nothing. You can no say cheetah is me out here, but strand to the last day, some. But then at the end of the day, you will be a cheetah with nothing. So man vat sy pad op een of ander dag. But if you're not focused, then unfortunately we don't have time to waste. We're not gonna wait for grown men to change or waste ways. We just gonna try till a certain point. I have my weaknesses. The other guys have their weaknesses. So everybody else is going through what they're going through. So life is difficult. You know, life is not easy. Like I always tell my little brothers and my cousins and stuff. Life is hard out there. Y'all need to get up. That's also.
I'm not also like close to the guys that I grew up with. Like he said, everyone chooses their path, you know. And as you grow, you know, that communicate. So as you grow, so later you just find the person still. After 10 years, you still find that person doing the same thing that they were doing. So it's all about growth. And at full, if you are with me and on this road that I'm going
Yeah.
with the same vision, with the same goals and whatnot, then I would be with you. But if you don't align with what I'm doing, then I don't see the need to. We can be cool.
Yeah.
I can love you as a brother.
Yeah.
And it's a cool shot, man.
Like,
Tuba kombero, wafan. Tuba twin aye kombero, wapma.
We just get caught with my
Check that. Yeah, there are diga, kumsata diga. Sata we see all about the clankies and churchy life.
Party.
No, it will zakma, it will high school, it will family.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
You see, so it's all about growth. So I feel like even Soshi Hui, he even became my brother, you know, from another mother. And as you go, it's just like even with family.
And you won't believe that.
Sometimes you even outgrow family. Means that you even can create that family as your original family, you know.
And
So that sort of thing.
Even the way we met, it was so funny, you know. That was like 17, 18 years, maybe 16 years ago, 17 years ago. The way we met, it was like we used to be dancers, and then we met through a friend of us, both mutual friend. So Cleo's Macarons dance, and then we just got close. He was my junior with the school, and then from school we were just rolling, and then life became, and then I don't know how, but then as we are dancing, we started singing and everything. So that's how we actually got like close with each other. And there's this that's como se on strapsam. On strapsam, because our vision is the same. Our mission is the same. We know what we want for Tswazis. We know what we want for Raksa. We know what we want for elders, and we understand each other. That's why we're still together after 10 years.
And it's a very different combo, you know, as personalities, totally different people, even as individuals.
It's like
You'll
black
be
and white, I can
surprised.
see
Yeah,
already.
it is,
Black and white.
But eventually, somehow, we just
became one.
Yeah.
It's the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
Find your yin and your
As a
yang,
brief talk.
and stick with your yin and
'Cause
yang.
it's about,
Don't
you know,
try and find purple and black.
As a
Blue
blief.
as a blief. Find your white and be the black.
So it's all about loyalty, you know, loyalty first, communication, trust, and all those things.
We fight a lot.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
A friendship is not easy. Who said it was easy?
I always tell the people when it comes to the two of us, it's not for the faint-hearted.
Yeah.
You will see us.
People,
Will see us. They wanna like fight. You will think this
Yeah.
guy's supposed to fight. You know,
Yeah.
it's just
But
like
isn't it
try
simple?
to-
It's like the brotherhood you guys
Yeah,
built,
yeah.
and it's like that.
Yeah.
And the next person, if you don't understand it,
Yeah.
just hit
Play
the
it.
road, Jack.
Yeah, but then it's like that. It's like that's why we still going strong. you know.
Wow, such a
So,
beautiful
yeah.
brothership, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So coming, like I was saying, is that growing up in a location like this must have been hard, you know.
Yeah, it's-
So like from the kids that are here today, what advice can you give to these kids that are growing up in these locations of Katetura?
What I can say is, your friends. Number one,
true.
starting with friends. You know, when we are friends and we are a group of friends, like everybody, always when you're growing up with like 10 friends in one street, or you grow up, you have your school friends, you have your street friends. But then your circle of friends, at the end of the day, you can tell each other something, and then you will do stupid stuff. But then at the end of the day, if you go home, if you go sleep in your mom's house alone. So you must check how your mom's house is looking like. Check how your friend at school's house, his mom's house. Check the other friend of yours, mom's house. So you will know definitely, okay, that was a mara yaka. That means that you word say clear
It's a spoiled brat.
It's a spoiled brat. But ek, my ma play na keto. So how am I
Don't
going to change?
Yeah,
that was my skin of So you must always check your back where you're coming from. You need to change the situation at home. You can't be Yes, that's what I always used to tell my dancers, you know, our dancers. We always tell them, "Jealous 3." So now, because of one guy's stupid decision, you 3 are making the one decision, and then because of this guy knows, okay, if Tswazis fire me today, my mom will still give me, and you too, what happens to you? Then because of this guy, he will still be bought those All-Stars, but maybe you, only Tswazis could bought you those All-Stars and feed you, but then, you know, that's a mentality that I'm always saying. It's the concept of the mind at the end of the day. Yeah.
Well, you want to put anything there?
Yeah,
He
pretty
said
much
he
said
knocked
everything,
it by the jaw,
Yeah.
So that, like, as I understand what you're saying, it's like, grow your roots.
Yeah.
You know,
Grow your roots.
grow your roots.
Know where you're coming from.
Know where you're coming
where
from.
You're going.
Put the manure there, and then you will see your.
Lost his
Yeah,
all
if
the
he doesn't
changes,
want
brother.
to-
He doesn't start.
It's a comp.
Anything
just
let
die.
it go. You
Yeah.
know? Sometimes you need to let go of things for
Yeah.
better things to come into your
Exactly.
life.
So, like you're saying, better things come into your life. Like, as I know, this was a tough time, especially for artists, because you guys are used to the lifestyle and the road,
Yeah.
the shows, all this. But did any of you guys, honestly speaking, suffer from depression and anxiety, stress management, anger management?
From being home every day.
Being home every day.
Go ahead.
Where should I go?
Go ahead. You can mention all those things, yo.
That was done, but I wouldn't say, I believe more obstacle.
Yeah. But I know it was a challenge, but what was the solution?
You know, for me, like I told you earlier, it's whenever I go through something that's very deep, or even when I'm in a happy situation or a sad situation or be it whatever, you know, I always draw back or draw near to God because he's always there. Sometimes we forget about him because times are good, everything seems to be fine and whatnot. So I was at that point where I really needed to like search for him and to really have a relationship with him.
Yeah, build bond.
Yeah, and so that's what really helped me with my depression. His promises, his word, and all that. You know, I had to worship a lot, read the Bible a lot. You know, take Bible study. You know, we even a lot of times we are praying, guys. We pray our warriors as we see as we're sitting right here, and it was a very difficult time, but we managed to get out of it.
We are all
There's
soldiers
always
of
that
Christ.
light at the end of the
Yeah,
tunnel.
always.
Yeah, like you said, man. Oh, you know, we lost a lot, man. We lost a lot. When we had to be thrown out of apartment that we were renting, you know. It was tough.
that
We
deep?
were on the streets, man.
That deep. Oh, it's a Omsa.
So
F what they have to say, you know, you will always bounce back. Like we even say, so there's no way that we're gonna leave it, you know. So he's on the
Yeah.
opposite.
Yeah.
So
Back to
And then,
basics.
situation.
Getting back to basics because it was tough. It's just we just had to, like you said earlier, you know, go back to the drawing board. What can you change? What's up? What's gonna happen now? What ways are you gonna take? How are you gonna take this route? What are you gonna do now? So that's basically what we did. We had to like tackle go back,
And I think it's not only us. I mean, this thing has like affected everyone in it. Everyone has been touched by this thing. So you had to go deep, like mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. You had to make some drastic changes. Like I think everyone has been doing that, and it was even a blessing in disguise. You know, we never even had time for our families or our friends. You know, you had to come rebuild relationships, spend time. Even I also didn't have spend a lot of time with my son. Even and given this situation, I had to so build a bond and with my family, and it's been really great. You know, some things that you used to just check. They come back, you know. So now, no muji take much for others because you don't know.
Time is precious.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what my mom even said that the New Year's Eve, you know, she was so happy, you know, this year when we ended New Year's Eve, I was at the house. She was like, "This is the first time in how many years that you're home."
Even Christmas,
because
we
usually
road
we just
and
on the
stuff.
road. There's no New Year's that we spend at home, you know. Every time we'd be
There's a
show,
show.
performing around at the countdown, so December you're usually on the road and everything, so it was like, okay, this is really family time, and then, like you say, I'll take it.
With the curse comes a blessing at the end of the day. So I heard you say you got a kid though. You got baby mama drama.
Let me have a sip.
Shoo! ek moet ook man van deze hele movie.
Oh,
Ik
ja,
heb
dat-
een boek geschreven. Zet je laat.
Let's leave that there.
Yeah, let's leave it there.
Let's
Yeah.
leave that there. But like, when it comes to family time, you know, and coming back to family roots and growing that, at the end of the day, you guys have made such a remarkable breakthrough in Namibian history.
Yeah.
You know, and as a youth, I will say that. Quick question: do you guys think that Namibian artists get the recognition that they deserve?
Yeah.
Hot and
Because
time.
I'm sitting with Tswazis right now.
Yeah, you
And
know,
it's not like people don't even make it a big deal, but I'm sitting with Tswazis right now.
No, that's the thing. He saw Almal as celebrities and
especially
yeah,
in Windhoek, ne? When you go out of town, you know, when you go to small towns, you feel like yeah, ne. Yeah, Michael Jackson is miskien is so. He's so in Windhoek of. Man, Windhoek is enige persoon wat in die dorp stap, zolang je net in die klap is, of zolang je net they will talk about you. They will see you and they'll be like, but they will never act like wow. Or even if you do a song, that's what I'm saying. You know what what we had with the lady now at NBC. Yeah. What is the lady's name that was trending?
Julia.
Jessica.
Please, you see the power that Namibia has. Namibia has power on Twitter, on Facebook, on social media. She even trended to CNN. So that's what I'm saying. Namibian people, if we just appreciate our little things that we have, the art and everything, support. When someone drops a single, hashtag Tswazis new single,
Do this like we do the
TikTok.
challenge, the
even
TikTok.
with this boy that from Korea that was on the newspaper the other week. You know what? When I heard that, I was like, wow, we actually have this power. You know, they got more than 1 million views in like a few months. With those even Major League and whoever, people, big artists from South Africa, from Nigeria, people are TikToking, doing the TikTok dance on that video. So we actually have the power. It's just that we are just ignorant. We are very ignorant. We don't want to recognize people. We don't want to appreciate and we don't want to celebrate people. That's how all the big artists like people are frustrated. You know, sometimes sometimes they like, okay, I have a show, okay, what's gonna be that? Okay, it's a normal show. I'm just gonna put in a backtrack and perform and go home. Because you don't, but that's how people don't, it's like, people don't appreciate what you do. If you go with a live band, then they will discriminate you, say whatever, then you're like, okay, but at least I'm going out of my way to please you. But then you don't appreciate me. So it's tough, man. People don't appreciate good music. People don't appreciate it. They don't see. And once you just make a mistake, just a small mistake somewhere, somehow, then that will be a blunder. That will be the talk of the town. But then tell them you're releasing a song, then they won't even care. That's how deep it is.
I want to add on to that I think the issue is the way Namibians consume music.
Yeah.
We don't consume our music the way we do South African music.
Yeah.
My piano is like wordt onmiddellijk gevat, but like a Namibian song, people first want to find out what does the song mean. What you don't understand Zulu.
And that's the thing, man. And it's a funny thing, even what you said. A lot of people say, like you just said, Nema, jelle sing dan Angela said that. I said it's no, the what sing that and he sing what. Music is a universal language, you know. You can just sometimes without even knowing what the song is, you feel what the song is saying.
Exactly.
And I see how we here in Namibia we celebrate SA musicians so much, their music so much. We sing, we make
We
challenges.
invite them so much, we give them so much money. Without even paying tax, they take our money and go back home. But when it comes to your guys, you don't even
COVID
like
price.
you see,
Yeah,
COVID price. Like you see,
price.
there was one big artist even complaining the other day when these guys were bringing in so many artists at a certain club there. But then you see, like these guys are paying these people so much money and treating them so well.
So you tell me, Namibian show can't be an event without SA artists being a headliner.
You give those people at on a hospitality rider, you can give them the Hennessy's, the whatever drinks and what. But then you're telling the Namibian artists don't come perform. You just wanna give them Hennessy's. So that's why for us, you know, it's we even told big corporate companies, this is our hospitality rider. If you don't want to accept it, that's your baby.
Yeah, that it is.
Because at the end of the day, we're pleasing our fans, so
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Man, Tswazis, thank you so much for voicing your opinion and making it so majestic.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Like say, like even for us, man, we have just been ourselves. We've just been Tswazis. The only thing that we know is just to be us. Not to follow or
Trends.
jump onto the trends on what's happening. Okay, my piano is trending. Yes, so my piano. Okay, people are wearing like this. No, we've just been. We're so very diverse and onze spire, ons beskerm onze sound en onze image so baie nga. And thank you Here that He works with us that we've come this far and blessed us with that grace and mercy and that humility and that love, that peace, that endurance that we have, like, because it hasn't been an easy road. And sitting here, even doing this during this pandemic and all I can just tell even someone that is out there watching us and also next door but say, hey, it was also Tswazis.
He's taking over my show.
Just be you. May out
unique,
whatever dream or whatever that you envision or want for yourself, Salcom or but it will come, that house or that word or what, just do what you believe in. And if God is giving you something in your heart or whatever that dream that you've got, despite what everyone is saying, independent, there. Say, sing, brah, so just whatever dream that God has blessed you with, never give up on it.
Add on to what he said?
Nothing.
Oh, Jilalma speechless.
I guess I'm speechless. That was my next question. I wanted to ask.
Be unique. Stay focused. Always pray and believe in God. Anything is possible. Black child, anything is possible. Anything is possible.
Sure.
As long as you believe in God, you stay praying and you are consistent, you work hard. Easy.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like something like quotes from Tswazis is coming up.
Yeah, that was actually sweet. One fan of ours has like this, like she takes like lines from our verses and then she makes
That's dope.
A verse per day.
That's
like
dope.
we have a
That's
group,
unique.
so she drops a verse.
Wow.
It just says no pressure proverbs.
My goodness. Let's share Proverbs. Check that out, ladies and gentlemen.
We might even name our next album that.
Guys, we are chasing our ancestors, please don't mind that. So what are we expecting from the Tswazis from here?
Hey, we just showed a brand new music video last weekend. Yeah.
And I'm guessing I'm the first one to interview you guys before the video drops.
We can.
Come on!
No, but if we are to be honest, you are the second. So Jason was down.
I know, it don't matter. At least I'm
Okay,
like...
so the videos, we showed the video, the busy editing right now.
So dropping anytime soon.
And maybe by next week somewhere, I don't know.
Fast.
Yeah, maybe next week Friday or so. We might just drop
Give an exact date, because this might not be out by then.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
The 15th to 16th.
Don't worry.
Yeah, soon.
Because soon
video is dropping,
expecting
and then another video is dropping, and then another video, and then another.
Ons really album no dropping.
Album is coming. Maybe let's say end of September we'll drop an album, because we haven't dropped an album in like 2-3 years.
2018.
2 years. So we'll drop an album this year. Definitely we are dropping an album.
And that's the thing, we always drop every 2 years. The music should sink in.
People should know the music knows. They must sing to everything, you know. Hulle moet die album so gaan luister dat hulle check, oh, die song ook, is dan nie weer so high in jou album, okay. Ja, en dan...
die goed.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know who listens to a whole album if I just drop in like a day, you're telling me that is a fair album. Who
Ons kan nou
does
sê,
that?
in 10 maande drop ie, 9 ons drop die, dat drop ons weer January, dat drop ons weer December.
So hou
It's not,
Hou
that's why, that's how people
Strategize, be patient
People
with
don't know
yourself.
music. People don't know your music. Whenever there's a song, like it's the old song, and I come, it's a old song. Ooh, and then another song.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Before we stop and drop and lock this down, thank you.
It's at lunch, bruh.
Thank you to Chicago for
Chicago came through
sponsoring.
with lunch.
Hey,
With
Chicago,
Thank
you know,
you.
as long as the president opens, we gonna come there.
On daar is een spot,
Yes,
man.
yes,
Like,
yes.
die Paper Road and so
Yeah,
far.
it's all about the vibes in
Yeah,
Chicago.
but thank you so
man.
much for the food, you know, we appreciate it, so delicious. I can't wait to.
Kill it!
Sure, yeah, anyone's Muklama Gladons. Broad climate in
There you have it, ladies and
Where
gentlemen. Opinions. We are done.
Hier onze kost, vat deze camera goed en wat gaan eten ons wel eet en naar die kost.
This is our studio, this is the Stakes Major. This is where
Zoals al no biggie magic
things are
man.
happening. We can actually play you something. Let me just quickly call.
Okay, guys, there you have it. It's Majestic Opinions. We are about to have a live session with Tswazis. This is how it is. Tswazis, you all don't want to say anything. Tswazis, Tswazis.
They're looking for the food. Don't say it.
Hold on.